Well, I suppose you guys are here to see a few cars. Well, it just so happens I have a few of yours. So over on the left here, we have a really cool looking sports car. Some car which I think might be a drag car by the name that they named that particular car. We got a car that looks like a Group C car, though I didn't actually check its regulations because this was submitted way before I had the collaboration with everyone. Then we have a Holden Sandman looking panel van type thing, which looks really awesome. I like that they got the surfboards and everything. And then we have a stupidly overpriced massive truck. Now you may recognize this one from early videos of this series. This one is $3.34 million. And it's been such a long time since the last one that I don't really remember much about it. Though I must say that I'm most excited for these two. This one is gonna be a fun one. Also, I'm just noticing here, they got these little things here. I'm assuming that was to cover up chassis. Yep, there you go. It's to cover up the chassis. If you ever want to hide a chassis, let's just go into one. We're gonna go into here, gonna open up vehicles, gonna open up the main thing for the car, and then we're gonna find the J-beam that is named after the car. Open that up in whatever editor you use, then scroll down until you find flex bodies. Then find the one that says chassis, and you can just delete that line. Or you can go at the beginning of it and // which means you won't lose any information if you want to undo it. And this just turns it into a comment, so this is not technically code here. It's read as just something that only coders can see. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. Starting us off, we have the Piscicelli Sportivo. I am good with English. English. Oh, frick. Anyway, this one is by Tom, and I believe this one has a quad-cam V8. Yes, it does, and twin turbo. So this thing, you would think, is generating a ginormous amount of power. And let me tell you, you are wrong. Actually, it's about 600 horsepower. So it's like a lot of horsepower, but not a ginormous amount of horsepower. And for being such a very rudimentary, basic design, I like a lot of this. Like, I like these taillights that poke out here by placing them the wrong way around. I think that was like a really genius idea. Or maybe they... You know what? That might be more complicated than what I am actually giving it credit for. It looked like a sort of taillight that was just flipped upside down, so then these things would poke out. But I think it looks good. I like this little bit of a rear spoiler. I like the quad exhaust. They didn't really get around to cleaning that up. You can, by the way, submit these as zip files with a Google Drop drive if you want, by the way. Then we have really chunky ass tires. We've got a nice little vent in here for, I'm not sure exactly what, but for something at least. Got a nice little side vent here, and then I haven't seen the interior yet. This is really cool. I believe this is a 7-speed dual clutch transmission. And oh, they've got lovely little details here. And then like the floating dashboard, kind of what was first started with the Volvo, and now you see in a few other cool looking cars. I really do like a lot of this, and they've got a lot of effort here in the seats. Oh, this is no regular seat, as you can see here. It's like divided. That's funky, if that was meant to be done that way. Maybe because I know that sometimes when I'm getting cars from people that these things can stuff up. So here we've got neutral into... Wait, is this maybe a sequential, not a dual clutch transmission? Not sure. Anyway, so they do have indicator stalks and everything to go with the paddle shifters. A lot of people don't do that, and I like the fact that they have put in that effort. Though once again, they've accidentally fallen into the pitfall of thinking that Automation's black is the same as BeamNG's black, and no, blacks are very different. I like the Ferrari yellow thing here, and this is probably meant to have some sort of gauge on it, but you can't really see it. This is a really nice dash, I like it. And then here we've got a clock, we've got what I'm assuming are vents and some sort of vent thing here. Yeah, you can see there's meant to be something detailed there, but because BeamNG reads Automation's blacks as just the void, you don't actually get any of that detail. I like this. This looks cool, kind of like your Nissan Skyline type stuff where it has telemetry. Got 2 pedals, so that would mean that it's a DCT, not a sequential. Oh, and we got the roof bulges, kind of like the old Le Mans style thing. That's pretty cool. And they've got speakers in the back. Nice. I like it. This makes me pretty happy that they've done a pretty good job with very basic looking design. I approve. But This thing looks like a track beast, so we're going to give this one a good hard go around the track. And yes, this is dual clutch. Oh, that is a lot of traction control. Let's retry that. Smooth power delivery, nice. Coming up to the first corner, we got stiff suspension, a lot of understeer, unfortunately, and yeah, it's a bit okay. You know what? Nah, I thought, you know what? We'll try sports traction control. That'll work, right? No, it's a bad idea. Never have traction control on. We'll just have that set to sport and let's go around. There we go, much better. I get the feeling that this thing has really stiff suspension, but not very good roll bar settings. And it understeers horribly. Oh, and now we got oversteer. So we got a massive amounts of understeer, and then power oversteer. Oh, dearie me. Give me relief, please. Oh God. Oh, no. Well, I'll clean up the UI apps as well. Give me a second. All right, let's give this another go, shall we? All right, here we come up on the, I don't know what you would call this corner, coming up to the Ban Hammerhead. And braking is, oh, you know what? Braking is pretty good. Not nearly as bad as this chronic understeer issue that we've got. Okay. You know what? This is probably a good road car. Kind of like a sporty car. Probably doesn't need quite as much power. I think people really appreciate a naturally aspirated engine from this cool looking exterior. And I must say, from the back end, this car looks amazing. But here we come up to the slingshot. We are gonna have to slow down quite a bit, otherwise this thing is gonna understeer us into the wall. Oh, you know what? No, we held it. Okay, maybe this thing can take this corner at a much higher speed. But coming up to here, we are gonna have to stop quite a bit. Oh, okay. Getting a lot of skidding there. ABS not really doing its job. Coming around, what's that, Bavarian Bend or something like that? Or Bohemian Bend? I can't remember the names of these places. Come on. And then we're coming up to Kill Rob Chicane. Lots of wheel squeal. Once again, didn't have to brake quite so early. The brakes in this car are not particularly bad. The ABS fails us sometimes. Oh God. Just get me to the end of the lap, please. That's fine. Now we're coming up to Adam's Apex. This will be a true test for this car because this car likes to understeer quite a bit. So we're gonna have to go really slow here. We went 55 around there. That's not a great number. But as a sports car and not as a race car, that's acceptable. But seriously, if this was a race car or like a supercar, I would be disappointed. No, we almost got taken out on Cossacks. But here we come up to Lamb's Hope, which is a struggle for cars with understeer, but I really slowed it down quite a bit and we got it there. And we're coming across the line. I could probably easily knock off about 5 seconds, but I think that's a fairly good showing for this car. I like it. I give this one probably a 7 out of 10. I mean, I would give it more, but that understeer sucks. And the front end looks a little weak compared to the rest. I mean, it still looks good, but that back end looks so good. Like, this looks really amazing. And then you come around to the front and you're like, I mean, it's missing a certain je ne sais quoi. Now, this car is called the Drag LSC. Now, I'm assuming LSC means something like the LS engine from GM. And this is made by Jonas Bobby? Yeah, well, we'll go with that. Let's have a little bit of a look around this car. First, let's see the engine. Once again, we have a quad cam twin turbo, but this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a V10. So, yeah, not the engine we were thinking. It's not an LS engine, but it does have drage? Oh, I'm just reading this. I read it as drag, but it's D-R-A-G-E, so maybe a drag strip was not the right place for it, but let's give it a bit of a try. Oh, hey, hold on. We've got interior here, so we've got an automatic shifter, got lovely looking things here, which I'm going to pretend aren't actually the exhaust pipes coming into the car. Fairly basic dash, but that's fine, no door cards. The door handles come in quite a distance. Then we've got a small vent here on the side, which doesn't quite fit right. And these rear lights, did they come through upside down or something? I'm little confused as to what I'm looking at here. But then here on the bottom we have a fake wing. This is not actually a downforce generating piece, if people are wondering. Lips do not generate downforce. This is chrome with holes in it? Huh. Anyway, then on the front, it looks like we've also got fake downforce. So this is not going to be a track piece unless they've done something really amazing. I do see really fat tires on the front though, which leads me to believe, is it all drive? Yes, it is. So maybe it'll work. Let's give this drage car a bit of a go down the drage strip. Haha! Hilarious, right? So I think we might be doing somewhere around an 11 by the looks of it. Oh, hey, a 10 second. Nice. That's pretty impressive for a road tune car. I likey. Let's take this one around the race strip, I was about to say, around the race track and see if this thing handles at high speed corners, because this car is not cheap. Let me just give you a bit of a stop here and let you suck this one in. This front engine car is $315,000. So we're talking Lamborghinis and Ferraris prices. This car had better handle well around a racetrack. So let's come up here to the end of the start-finish straight. Oh, this thing does accelerate nicely, but here's a good braking point right there. And brakes. Oh, brakes. Oh my God, they're cooked. Oh, that's right. I forgot to mention. This person also doesn't quite know how automation brakes work. So I'll give you props on the design. It looks fairly good, though you probably don't know how BeamNG deals with cutouts and stuff like that overlapping with each other. But the brakes, that one is a bit of a misnomer. You don't want lots of brake pistons. What you want is less pistons and more brake disc, because automation is not the greatest designer of cars. And I believe the front is actually not a 2-piston or a 4-piston as you see here. I believe this is actually a 6-piston brake on the front. So yeah, these brakes cook instantly. Then on the rear, I believe we had like a 2 or a 4-piston, but a little bit smaller. So yeah, this car cooked its brakes on the first corner. Let's give it a little bit more of a try here. Hopefully it's not quite as bad as I thought. That is a harsh braking zone. So we'll see how many corners it takes to burn it again. Coming around here, oh, brakes got quite hot. I saw like nearly 400 and we're understeering. Oh no. Yeah, that aerodynamics is not great. So you've gone with the trap there. You got trapped into thinking that downforce is downforce. And we got a very soft suspension, so it's like an American targeted supercar, not a rest of the world targeted supercar, which is fine. The Americans do buy the most supercars, so who are we to disagree? Come on! Really? Oh boy. I mean, it's got a smooth power delivery. Oh god, okay, maybe it doesn't. But once it gets up in the gears, it's not quite so bad. Alright, so we got fresh brakes. We haven't used them yet. They're 24 degrees. We're coming up to the corner at the beginning, at the end of the straight, and the brakes are cooked. And they are barely pulling up. Oh dear. I am sorry, but with this basic design, poor brakes, decent engine, fake downforce, you've fallen into all of the new car designer traps, unfortunately. I'm gonna have to give this one, like, a 5.5. It's in the right direction. You're getting there. But, oh boy, automation is not quite so straightforward or really that good, if I'm honest. I mean, I love automation. There's a reason why I keep playing it all the frickin' time, but it has pitfalls, because it's just not really finished, as attested by the fact that it's not actually out of early access yet. Ugh. And now we have, and I've brought it to the appropriate track considering what I did with it recently, the Pi Racing A500 442 Melon by Slugs Like Pi, or just Pi, depending where you know him from. And this is $474,000, which is very, very cheap for a race car, especially a Le Mans type car. And I get the feeling that there's been a bit of an issue here I don't think that's meant to be offset like that. Now, if you're wondering, is it just because I don't have all of the mods? No, this one does not have a mod issue. So, what? Yeah, I don't know. Let's have a look at the engine though. We have a flat 4. Interesting. I'm assuming we have turbos on here, right? We do not have turbos on here. This is a peculiar one. I didn't actually check engine sizes or anything, so I don't know if this fits the regulations. You know what? I'll just stick over top in editing if this actually fits the engine size regulations. But this is 1985. There was actually no regulations. My bad. The only thing that they would need to do is actually make sure that this engine doesn't use too much fuel around a lap. So, we are going to stick up a timer for this one, and we're going to give it a good hard go. So on the back here, none of these are wings, I believe, down here, so not too sure. This is, yes, most certainly a wing. We've got nice little compartments here on the side, and then I'm very sure that this looks like a wing, so it might be a wing. I don't know. Also, I'm not sure why these stick out so much. Maybe there was like an engine, the body scaling problem there. Who knows? But let's give it a try. Oh, these mirrors are peculiar. Anyway, let's give it a try. And we're gonna set up some hot lapping, and we'll give this one a proper hard go. And we're gonna go full sweat mode. Got good brakes. Coming around the corner here, flooring it all the way down to Eau Rouge. I can't remember the name of this corner. I stuffed it up so many times. Here we coming through. Can we floor it through here? No, it doesn't look like we're going to be able to floor it. Okay, all right, okay. Oh God, okay. Well, we can't floor it through there like you could with mine. That's unfortunate. Let's just Control-T this. Let's have a look at the aerofoil. So we got one on the back. I'm not seeing another one. Then on the front. Oh no. That's not a wing on the front? Oh dear, that's unfortunate. And I'm not seeing hidden ones inside. Oh, wait, hold on. I see one wing here. So if you rotate a wing in automation on a 3D plane, it's going to do this, where it glitches out and doesn't actually create a wing. Let's give that another try. No! Oh God. I reckon without that accident and a little bit more time, I could probably knock off about 10 seconds, but still, that's a 3-minute lap. Unfortunately, this car is very slow. If you remember, we were doing, like, I believe 2-minute 10 laps or something like that.
No, so two 10.6 been posted.
Oh my God. I can't turn right.
In ours, so this one is probably a first prototype, not actually really competitive, unfortunately. It just doesn't have the power. A naturally aspirated engine, unless it's ginormous, is just not going to have what it takes in a Group C. But I did like it. I specifically like the design. They've done a really good job, except for some sort of glitch here that happened on the dash. I'm not sure what that is, but that's not the designer's fault. I get the feeling that that's some sort of like export-import kind of issue there. So I'm gonna give this one probably an 8 out of 10. The styling is great. I love it. I just came off of the Group C stuff, so I'm really in the mood for this, like, today. Like, up to today, I suppose. I don't know, whatever. But unfortunately, it's let down by not proper balancing downforce, not having the right size tires to go along with that balanced downforce, and just being a little bit slow, unfortunately. But I do love the design. Really, really good job. And I also just noticed you've got your own name there on the back. Hold on, can I just get my mouse back? Here we go. That's funny. I like that. Good job. So here we have the Leadwell HS Quest GS. That's quite a name. But to me, it looks like a Kingswood Sandman. And if you're not sure what that is, it's a very iconic Australian vehicle. Very, very popular in its time. And now they are a very expensive collector's item. And seeing them with surfboards, that is totally what you would have for these sorts of cars. I also just noticed that this is not one piece. They've actually made these surfboards, which, kudos, bro. Good job. I don't know what these straps are. Oh, wow, they've gone to a lot of effort for those straps. Let's have a look at the interior. We've got a pretty good job here. Get the feeling that this kind of clipping through is an import-export problem once again. And as I said, you can always export these cars to BeamNG and then give a Google Downloads link. I see that they've also got it on the correct side. So thank you, Canola Skies, for actually kind of recreating an Australian icon. Oh my god, that's on the... Wait. What? Now I'm confused. That is awesome, though. Nice hidden little secret there. I love it. Fantastic. 10 out of 10. This car is getting a 10. I don't care what it handles like. This car is getting a 10 out of 10. It's got the tow hitch, and it's even got the, like, proper sort of plug that we have here in South Australia. It's not the same plug everywhere else in Australia, but yeah, this is pretty good. On the underside, we have a ladder chassis with leaf-sprung suspension that is so incredibly accurate. Then coming up to the front, we have double wishbone. I like it. Oh, the engine is very set back, but you don't really get to choose that when it's your automation exports. And we have a V8 by the looks of it. So, nice. Wait. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's the rest of the intake manifold. I was looking at the exhaust going, it's got 4 there, but only 3 on the top. And then I realized that, yeah, there's some sort of clipping through here. Nice work. I do like it. Very good job. And then you've got, yeah, I believe those are 2 barrels, or are they meant to be 4 barrels? Just exported weird. Because that plate looks like a... whatever. Who cares? It's looking like the right sort of engine. And this car is not particularly expensive either. This is $13,500. So, they have done a really good job. I am happy. Let's give this one a bit of a red hot go. Oh, it sounds like it too. Oh, nice. Is that a slushbox automatic? These ones would have most likely come with an automatic too. Let's just Alt-U the... Yes, I see that this is an automatic. I like the idea. So, a lot of the cars had manuals back in the day, and to this day, there are still a lot of manuals sold in Australia. But these top-of-the-line Kingswood type cars very often came with like a 3-speed automatic. So let's get this thing set into manual control mode. Yep, this is a 3-speed. We've got gear 1, gear 2, which is not switching to, and drive. Well, thank you, game, for kind of showing me up here. Now, I've brought it to Utah because that is the most representative of Australia in any of these sorts of maps. And I wish that there was something targeted towards Australia or New Zealand from BeamNG, but, I mean, I suppose everyone only knows America. But, you know what? I want to try something out. Oh, God. The understeer under lockups? Very realistic. And also, is this cross-plies? It should be cross-plies, because this came with cross-plies. I really love the design of this. And you know how I said I gave it a 10 out of 10? Well, there is something that I do have a problem with. I'm a Ford fanboy. 0 out of 10. I'm joking. I wouldn't do that to you. Oh, hey, look, another vehicle. Yeah, let's look at that. Yeah. And we're also in Utah, so we've got that going for us. So, we have here a $3.34 million off-road super truck, trim 13. Very imaginative. And I think you do have quite a ways to go in design. Unfortunately, I don't like to be the dick here, but yeah. Oh, okay. So, this is an import-export problem. I was meant to drag this back. I did not notice that. I'm sorry. Though you could have probably had a box here that made the snorkel turn around and look forwards. I don't know why they have that, but that's what they have in real life. But this does make more sense, if I'm being entirely honest. So let's have a look here. We've got chunky off-road tires, dual exhaust, leaf spring rear suspension. How'd they get it up to $3.34 million? No turbos. Okay, so it must be all in the engine and the lightweightedness. So our weight is 1 ton, 1,200. This is nearly 2 tons of a vehicle. Oh dear me. This is a quad cam V10 though. So, we are probably going to be generating a fair chunk of power. Now, this thing is going to have to be pushed to its absolute extreme limits to be able to get that kind of price, because you don't just stumble across $3.3 million in this game. Yeah, I mean, you have to really put up all of those sliders. That's, yeah, quite a feat. So let's turn on all our lockers, turn off traction control, and what sort of... Okay, so we have a dual clutch transmission. Woo! Oh, okay, well, no, oh, with a little bit of... Okay, It didn't fly exactly how I would like it to. All right, let's give it a fresh coat of paint, and let's give this one a bit of a dirt patch. It's got off-road tires, so this thing is not meant for the track. And so far, this thing has a fair decent amount of power. Now, it doesn't feel like it has 1,000 horsepower or anything like that. Oh my god. But I suppose we should really give this thing a proper go off-road. It's got the tires, it's got the roll bars, it's got everything we need. Let's try it out. Now, this is not modified with the J-beams. This car came straight out of automation like this, as I was the one that actually exported it from automation for said video. So it bounces around a lot. I'm not using a lot of throttle here. The automatic gearbox is not dealing with this particularly well, but this is, like, really going uphill very easily. Like, there is no struggle, and we're gonna go up here as far as we can go whatsoever. Okay, so we'll oh, God. That pebble destroyed us. Well, wait, what? Well, that time it didn't destroy us. Maybe we just had a bad bounce. Okay. This is probably gonna stomp this car. Oh. This'll stomp it. Because now we're on like a loose surf. There we go. Easy. Oh. Well, it seems that wasn't going to stop me. Alright. Good at showing me up, I suppose. I can't see a way up there, so we'll go up here. Okay, tree. Thank you very much. Oh my god, how does this thing have so much traction? It just goes. Alright, I'm just flooring it. Nothing special. Oh, you know what? I reset the car, so I forgot to turn on diff locks. Oh, this thing is going to be so much easier. Let's go back. No, let's keep going forwards. Oh my god, this thing oversteers. Oh my god, this is so much better with that traction control on. I am sorry, I was judging this thing by the wrong yardstick for a second. This thing is... Oh my god. Oh, well, I flattened a tire, but that just means more traction, right? Oh god, okay, that's fine. Can we turn right, please? Get the feeling that this flat tire is causing an issue. No, okay. We're still getting traction. I think we might be hitting our limit. Okay, no, I just needed to turn right a little bit. Oh my god, it was doing a wheelie just then. That's phenomenal. Oh my god. I think I misjudged this car. My god, look how much bellowing there is on that front tire. It really bulges out there. What the hell? That's awesome. But let's give it a fresh coat of paint. Let's go up even. Oh my god, it just pulls. Just goes. Nothing is stopping this car whatsoever. Oh my god, this is so nice. Okay, which way do we go up? This one looks steeper. Okay, we're gonna keep on going until this guy gets completely stumped by something. And we're gonna go nice and slow, and it's still not getting stumped. Nice and slow. You can see there I'm at 30% throttle, and it still goes. We're still in high gear, by the way. We're not even in low gear. Oh, okay, yep. Oh, nice. We can pull it through that quite easily. This is going to stump it. There is no way that it can make it up here. Are you kidding me? How? I have never seen a car get up there so easily. All right, you know, give me a second. I need to test something out. Okay, let's try this one up here. It doesn't even have the traction. Oh, no, it's getting there. Okay, no, it's getting there. It's doing all right. And then up here, okay. Not quite enough to, and okay. Now we have low-range gearbox. Okay. I don't know what sort of exploit that guy used, but this car, super off-roady, cannot make it up there nicely. We'll give this guy one more try. So they haven't done anything with the J-beam file. As I said, purely that car was good due to just good design. And this thing is really roll happy. Come on. That was nothing. Why did he roll? Son of a bitch. Sorry, bleep that. All right, so we somehow have the most beastly off-road car in the world. And I didn't even need to go down to minimum low range yet. Now, this is really steep. If we go up here really slow, this should get us stuck. Okay, stop here. And there we go. There's the limitations of the car. Going from a standing still on a near 45-degree angle is enough to stop this car. Nope, I just had to floor it and it made it up that as well. That is insane. How is this car doing it? Was that just a coyote? The hell did I just hear? Anyway. Oh, there's a vertical stretch it can't do. Yes, yes. Oh, I'm sorry. That's a fail. 0 out of 10. Couldn't make it up any incline at all. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Remember, you can upload as zips even if there is going to be a new version of Automation released soon, where hopefully there's going to be so many fixes. I hope you do enjoy that, and I hope you enjoy this until next time. And next video won't actually be an automation video. I know you guys only like automation stuff, but I will be doing a little bit of R Factor 2. Now, I'm getting into R Factor 2 for a very good reason, because it is a very good racing sim. Oh, believe me. I've done a little bit of playing with the demo and spent like 5 minutes on it, and it was fantastic. So I waited till it was on sale, I bought it, and now I'm going to be doing some modding with it. That is my ultimate goal. So I hope you guys, I know you guys don't like it particularly much, but I hope you guys that do watch it do actually enjoy that. And for now, I'll catch you next time. Goodbye.